Hey everyone, thanks for joining us tonight on Sharky Waters Wednesday Night Dive. I'm your host, Dom, and with us in the studio joining us, as always, is Cassandra, our pro Shark Attack commentator, her Mr. Forrest, his mom, our guest. You want to take your seat over there?
Sure.
Don't worry, Eric's not ready either. Who is our clock doctor, keeping us in line and on time in the back there. And behind the screens and the wires, bringing this stuff live to you in your devices, in your pockets, is Tor, our producer. Little housekeeping that we do for thanks to the sponsorships is Clean Slate Billiards, pool tables, Clean Slate pool tables. That's me. If you need any of your pool table services done, if you need any help with refelting, refurbishing, rubber cushions, moves, locations, installs, anything, you name it. That's something that I've been doing for 15 years, so I've got a lot of experience in that. And if you want help with that, give us a call. Check us out on Facebook. You can contact me through there. Tipsy Tomato is our co-sponsors. They've got 4 pool tables there that we've serviced. One of them was out of business for a while because a bartender lost a key. Shout out to Fred. Those are done. The new keys are with the bartender. They're all like organized and ready for you, so thanks for the support. And certainly enjoy supporting you right back. We're gonna be there after the show. We do our little pizza social gathering. And then shout out to Harold Prine with Prine Custom Cues. That's who I'm shooting with over here. They got the custom carbon fiber shafts. That's the Optimus Prine cues. They can do all different types of diameters, lengths. I'm a tall guy, so I've got a super long shaft. It helps me with the aim. We're gonna get into doing some drills, working on our aim, working on stop shots and backspin, even though Christine said that that was what she didn't want to work on, but
nobody listens to me.
We like to embrace challenge. We like to push forward. We like to take our breakdowns and turn them into breakthroughs around here. So we're gonna get right after that. Eric's gonna flip the timer for us, and then we'll have the crew match like we always do. Eric's on a hot streak. I know that we've got some back work in the offices. A lot of stuff is happening on the show that's not being presented during the production time, but we're having stats calculated, and we're gonna get down to the bottom of the debate on who's got more victories between Eric and Cassandra. But that will soonly be answered. If anybody wants to hop into the threads and put predictions out there, feel free to do that. For anybody who's in the chat rooms and in the threads, thanks for joining us. Sharing is caring. Make sure you hit that button, like and subscribe. We're on YouTube, we're on Twitch. Twitch is the one that gives us the cash in the pocket, so do that. And then if you notice, we also have a donation page, thanks to some of our viewers that reached out to us, asking us how they can donate. It was never something that we thought that was gonna be on the radar, but in a super gracious, thanks for the idea. It's there, so anybody who wants to contribute to help us move this thing forward, because we're gonna be doing some filming and bringing the live stream to the beach and inviting some of you guys out to come and join us for a retreat style event. All that's stuff that's cooking in the back offices though, and in the meantime, we'll get after the open swim here. Eric, do the timer thing. Christine, hop on, let me move these cues out of the way. And you wanna tell us about what Cassandra taught us about how to
Are
do
we
this
gonna
here.
do the drill first?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
we're working on. We're warming up.
Okay, so I'm not very good at drawing and stopping, so
Now, we don't take that kind of language around here. The first,
I'm
number one rule about being a shark is no negative language. And so
I'm
we're
learning. I'm improving
You got
on
it.
my
You got it.
stop shots and drawing.
Well,
so
thank God I don't have to take you to square one, that you know how to turn around your dialogue. Because that's the first step into being able to overcome your goals that you're trying to put in front of
So
you.
I'm going to shoot the one ball and try to follow through with my cue to the quarter.
Yeah, and so by follow through to the cue, I'll go ahead and act like you're going to shoot the ball. I'm going to do some explaining. I'm going to like parallel with my cue. Is she's going to make sure that when she follows through with her stroke, when she hits the ball, that she's going to go through the ball all the way to at least where the quarter is at. Because then we're going to change the shot up a little bit, and we're going to move to where the quarter is at. And she's still going to try and keep that ball, that cue stick going out, extending to the quarter there. So if you can get an overhead shot, we'll get a better look at what's going on how that looks whenever she goes for it. And don't forget to pocket it. Okay, so a little bit lower.
Yeah.
I think you shot it firm enough.
I forgot to follow it.
But you also, if you also look at it from the overhead, you can see that you probably went to about here.
Yes.
And so I see you got your
This
chalk
is
there.
where-
Make sure you got
yes.
chalk. That's a big part of what we're doing. Friction.
This is where the improvement needs to come.
This is where it happens.
Yes.
Okay, so that's still a good stop shot because you were saying that you couldn't do stop shots because we were trying to figure out a drill, and you were like, no stop shots, no draws. But
Okay. So what would your
Several times-
suggestion be here for somebody that's not drawing very well?
I'm looking at your tip, and I'm thinking I would make sure that there's some chalk on there.
They had me use one of yours.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's I've got one here. And you see how it's like got some bald spots there to it?
Yes.
I would just like consciously cover those bald spots with a little bit of chalk to make sure that all of that is happening, because you're really going to try and get some action on the ball. And then go ahead and cue up at it again. And let's use because we've got the dot here. We've got a measles ball, you guys. If you can buy one, pretty soon we will have like the point of sale website for Sharky Waters put together where you'll be able to buy these type of things, the training stuff that we use. But you definitely want to be below it. And then if you imagine there's like a center point in the center of the ball that you can't see, but it's right there in the middle, that you want to intersect below that point
And right through.
and then right through. And then don't forget all the way out here. And I'll even you can draw chalk on there. It's fine. The chalk will go away. That's part of a pool table's maintenance. Is
Well,
one more try.
I didn't
one
make
more
the
try.
ball. Oh no. Okay.
Forget about it all. Loosen up your shoulders, There you go. Now you're getting better
Got
on
a
the
little
draw, though.
spin.
Well, the follow through was good though. The follow through looked really good. I think you're still hitting it a little high. Do you ever, when you play and you're trying to put backspin on it and you just really
I
go
jacked
for
my
it?
shoulder.
Do you miscue ever? Is that a problem?
Did I hit it too low?
Yeah, and then it slides off the side of your cue, or you like almost accidentally jump the ball.
No,
that
because
kind of
I'll
stuff.
think that I'm gonna hit it low and then I go higher.
Yeah, just commit to going lower. If you've never miscued the ball trying to aim low, there you go. Yeah. Like I said, don't be
That's
afraid.
the other thing I always worry because I don't want to mess up the table.
Well, take it from me. You can see we've got toy boxes full of toys back here. That there are like little kids out there from pool table mechanics all around that thrive off of that type of job security. So don't let the table fell or the maintenance and the.
That's what keeps you in
There's a
bu-
difference
in
between
business.
having care for the table and
Right.
being respectful. Putting a cocktail up there is definitely something you don't want to do. Those types of things. But these little marks that you get on the table, those things are healthy signs of a pool table's use.
Okay.
You're not going to get away from them. So
Cocktail on the table. My blood pressure just
I'm
went
going
through
to
the
scratch
roof.
it. I'm going to scratch it up. Everyone who comes in here is going to mark it up. In some kind of way, you don't want to leave this table without making your mark.
Dude, I don't know if don't know if you remember.
That's a great shot right there.
But we
Now let's move the coin here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put this ball a little bit further closer to the pocket, and I'm gonna put the coin a little bit further out. And this is where you're really gonna struggle because you got some like short poke follow through. You know, I want to see it like, you know, really extended out there.
Make sure your aim's it's lined up straight.
Yeah, keep it straight lined up.
Cue ball is lined up straight. Yeah, there we go.
I don't mean to backtrack randomly, but we like scratched this table up the day the new felt got put on.
I think I did it, right?
Yep. Well, you have consistently taken the full blame for that. Cassandra's shouting out that she did that, but we were. Let me take a running jump and say, we had, and people who have followed the show consistently already know this dialogue, but we had a consistent pattern of season one. You can go ahead and try. In season one, that the higher the skill leveled pool player that was a guest on the show, the sooner they would mention about how dark of a room we were playing in, and so the lighting was a real issue in season one, and so I put it on myself to try and improve that. We built a custom light that you can't see from the camera angles, almost all of them, I think, right?
Yeah,
Even though we've
hopefully,
got
if
so
I
many
did my job right.
Push it out there. You look at, you're forgetting about the quarter right here, you know? You're making the ball, you're getting the draw, but you're not getting the, let's see some follow through. Follow through is super important. And so we built this lighting system, and heck, it was like 11th hour production before Daniel Sargentillio's episode, the season premiere for season 2. Awesome episode with awesome skilled player, if you guys want to check in on that one. And we were trying to lift it up, and we dropped the whole lighting structure. And because the nick, there's 2 spots that got cut on the pool table, happened closest to Cassandra. She just has forever been like, it was my fault, I did it. And it was like, we were all doing it.
You know, you can't even see it from any of the cameras. It's like really small.
Yeah, and we do have it in the, we've got it in the books to change the felt out, not only because of that nick in the felt, but also because of the crew match coin that we've been like famously using, the Crown and VIP.
Oh yeah,
has been nicking up the felt. It's a really heavy coin, and it wasn't until I flipped it one day and I like watched it happen in slow motion. It was like there wasn't a nick there, and the coin hit, and then when it left, there was one. Then it was like, oh, because I thought it was the cat for a long time. That these little nicks.
Oh, Moscone the cat.
All right, let me try one.
I'll be the man of white.
Christine, the draw was like improving, or the backspin was improving on every one, and on the like 2 last ones you shot, you were like right on that quarter. That was awesome.
If only I got 8 tries during a game, huh?
That's exactly why you practice, why we run drills, right? When we used to do it all the time, Tor, we used to noticeable difference in games after
from that side of the
practicing
table.
certain shots.
I'm kind of dreading this crew match because I've been a little rusty
tall are you?
lately
6'7"
and haven't
and a half.
been playing as much as you have.
That's
I really only play on Wednesdays.
2.319,
319,
I think, meters for those who are viewing and rocking the standard.
How many stone are you?
The metrics, rocking the metrics.
Really?
System.
Stoned. No. I know what you mean.
Tor and I were working on content for the Sharky Waters retreat before, and we were talking about follow through and discipline and alignment and all of the things that we're going to be trying to like work on teaching. This is like a good drill for it. I haven't done this drill before, but to think about that follow through and to be conscious
Hold
of it and where the
your
quarter
stick
is.
after you shoot it, so I can see where your cue ends up.
Okay.
See, you didn't reach there either.
I did. You're right. But there's room
It's
for
hard to
improvement.
get there. So you got some improvement. I'm rooting for you. You can do it. Oh, it's far.
No, we got
it's
it.
far out there.
But it's gonna really put some draw on the ball. too by the time that happens, you know, because I'm way far away from it. I also have to remember that I've got this extra long cue shaft.
Broke 100 years for the first time.
138.
Oh, you got there.
Yeah.
138 viewers right
Did you
No
post
pressure.
Did you post a link?
All right, so I'm gonna try and move. I'm gonna
Have Forrest
try
go on my
and change
Facebook
my
and
shot a little bit.
On mine?
I think if so here's something to think about is, you know, if you put this quarter a certain amount of distance away from your cue
Yeah.
ball, that's going to create a stop shot. And if you put it this far away, it's going to create a draw shot. If you put it this far out, it's going to create like a real extreme draw shot. Because remember when you were trying to get to it before,
Yeah.
you kept getting a stop shot, but that
Right.
was like you were falling
Because
just
I wasn't
short
following enough.
of that coin. Yeah, so there's this like kind of, if you can imagine, it'd be cool like one day when we get the full-time CGI artist to work on the show to be able to just superimpose a animated image of your gauge of power right here and your follow-through.
Like the line on the game.
Your power is one thing, but your follow-through is another, but they're like strangely connected, and this show's like pretty cool. I'm gonna try and do a stop shot by just following through to the coin part there. Followed it a little. I could have hit that better.
I think a little harder, it would have kept the low.
Okay.
That's what they tell me anyway.
Say that again. A little harder.
harder would have kept your low to the ball. Because the ball was a little
Yeah.
bit further away.
I'm gonna try one more time, and then I want to set up a shot
For me to try.
because I played in a tournament last night at
Brian.
Brian's at
Pink
Pink Slip Billiards here in Tacoma. He's gonna be a guest on the show in a couple of weeks, so we can talk more about his thing. But I was playing Daniel from the season 1 or season 2, episode 1. Super strong pool player. It's a race to 3. I literally had like 3 chances to make an error, and he had played a safety. It was the 2 ball was over here, and the 7A9, and the 1 was kind of tucked in. It's kind of like that. And there's, I want to say some stuff over here because I couldn't go this way at it, and I couldn't go that way at it.
You got rid of the one ball though.
He's pretty smart, you know, and he like, you could tell he intentionally put me there, and I had to shoot over these balls.
To get to the 2.
Yeah. And I thought about, it was almost like, because I thought about massing it. I hit a really good masse shot last episode on the 2 ball, but it was too severe. It was pretty, we got a pretty good look at it now.
What did he do?
I went in this way, and
rail?
I went into
rail?
this rail, and then 2 railed it, and then tried to come in.
Okay.
I was trying to hit it here to pocket it, and I thought if I don't, I'm gonna risk scratching. But if I hit it thick enough, then I'll come out here, and then maybe it just stays, you know, cue ball here and the 2 ball around here, leaving it a full table bank or something.
So where are you gonna aim at?
I wish I was good enough to have a math system here, you know, but
I'm thinking like
here.
right about here.
The only one that I can really go with that I know, and it's not going to work real well from this system, is you can, you know, they say you can divide the balls here in half, and this is kind of what I tried to do, but in my head, divide the object ball I'm trying to hit and the cue ball where I'm at in half, and then put that point at the tip of the cue. And you guys got an aerial view of me right now? Should I go forward or backwards to get on the line of that 2 ball and the cue ball? See the line between the 2 ball and the cue ball? Okay. Because if you try and find it, and then you can hold your point and then walk over here and check your work and come be like, yeah, I'm pretty good.
I think right here.
And then while I'm here,
I was coaching you.
yeah, no, you keep your finger there where your guess is, because right now I'm on the spot that's halfway between the cue ball and the 2 ball, and I'm lined up. Cassandra will tell you, don't just use that point, like follow all the way through to that pocket, and then move it over parallel. So you were like
Little
half an
off.
inch off.
Yeah, go for it.
And so that's like the formula, but because I have to shoot down on the 7 ball, it's putting a weird spin on that ball, and that's where I think I really lost out on that shot. I wound up barely missing the 2 ball at all, and it scratched in the pocket. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and get up here. I think, man, it was a great shot that he put me in, because it was just like this. I missed it just like that too.
Try it on over here a little bit.
Okay. Tor and I were also talking about some of the activities that the retreat will include, and we were thinking, you know, kind of like on the fence about yoga, because he and I both do some yoga, and we both do some like physical therapy work, if you will. And I'm a tall guy, and I'm, 6'7", like I said, and this is like a really precarious shot. And if people think that pool is not a sport, and people think that there's no athleticism to it and stuff, they're absolutely wrong.
This is where
Just
I would
because
use
we
the
can't get a
Kamui
gold
Clear
medal in
Bridge
this.
just to put their name out there.
Okay, so you're saying go more to the right?
Yeah, about 1.5 inches from the dot, maybe.
I'll have to get a bridge to do that one. Let me try that.
Want a Kamui Clear?
Maybe that's where you got me.
Because this, you can see where you're hitting. Put this on the end.
Oh no, I got it.
This is the best one.
We call this being
I'm the
bamboozled.
guest. I'm the guest, and you're not going to use mine.
That's not how it works at Sharky Waters. Foul. There we go. Yeah, so take that, Daniel. That's what I should have done. Use the bridge. I'm so foreign from using that instrument, but it's certainly one that everybody's got to their advantage. I know that you've got some body concerns on the table when it comes to where the balls lie and what's comfortable and what's not, but let's just casually throw balls out and shoot while we warm up. And tell me about Hustling. Thank you for the shirt.
You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna give a turn around there so anybody can see the back one. I'll back it in.
So in November, my son Forrest and I signed up to be distributors for Hustling.
I'm gonna run Utah.
And so if you,
How did that start? Give me the run-in story on that.
well, yeah, it's my shot now.
You're talking.
So we love Tony and Shannon, who Tony owns Hustlin'. He's an ex-NFL player for anybody that doesn't know who Tony is. And
Cassandra, what team?
Chiefs? No. What was it? Oh,
Okay, you should.
apparently.
And
No wonder I didn't know.
I have a closet full of Hustlin' stuff, and
That was perfect.
I
Now, being connected to Tony, do you have any background on how he got started into that? How did he go from being a former NFL player to
So he has
someone
a-
who's one of the #1 pool apparel?
He has a business degree. He went to college and has a business degree, and then he actually, I know probably more about it. So he's actually a longshoreman also.
Okay.
So
Here in Washington?
no, he's based out of San Francisco.
Can you look up what college he went to?
He's done that since like, I don't know. It took a long time. He told me to get into that because I guess there's like a lotto. You go put your name in a lotto and
Oh,
you get
yeah,
drawn.
yeah.
And
Yeah, and not only that, anybody who's not familiar with the longshoreman industry, not only do they put out a lotto to the city that announces it in the newspaper, so you have to, like, for one, know somebody who read the newspaper or know someone who is in the system to be aware of it. And then you have to put your name on a card.
Right.
And that card is so weirdly specific, like 4 7/16 wide and 3 9/20 seconds. You know what I mean? You've got to do
Yeah.
some like real effort, energy to present it. Otherwise, they just throw your card
Yeah,
out,
his sister
and you don't
told
become
him-
part of that lottery
And,
if you
like-
just write it on a casual piece of paper. Like,
2,000 or 99 to go put his name in that, and then it took a few years to get drawn or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then
cool.
so he's part of a union. I think it's like IBEL or something like that. There's an East Coast and West Coast union for that type of thing. And but so he started hustling, and then it's like, oops, don't go in. I can't talk and shoot apparently.
That's what the open swim's for. You don't have to do any talking in the shark attack. Don't worry.
But he's branching out where like he has even a longshoreman shirt, and I wish I would have brought him. There's a hustling riding shirt. It's pretty cool. It's got like a skeleton riding a motorcycle on the back. It's pretty cool. And I saw that he's doing some golf stuff, and like the coats Forrest and I both have on. It's the warmest jacket I've ever had. I'm always freezing, and
Yeah.
it's like I have to take it off in the grocery store sometimes because I'm so hot. But
Yeah.
it's the first shirt I bought. I still have and wear, and it
How long
has,
ago did you buy that?
like would have been in 2016 or 17 in Lincoln City. The first time I went from BCA, because I've only played
for a shirt.
pool for I'm coming up to 5 years that I picked up a pool stick.
Okay. You are coming up on 5.
Yeah, March 29th, 2015 is the first time I picked up a pool stick.
I don't know the exact day. That's amazing that you do. Why? What is that attached to? Like, why do you remember the exact day? Do you
I'm
have
really
like
good with numbers
Yeah,
and
wow.
dates. Yeah.
That reminds me of a thing Tor was sharing with me about Stephen Curry being able to like identify every basketball play he ever had. It's just like a random weird thing. I am coming on the anniversary myself on 2 special things, 3 if you count my birthday, but one will be the 1-year anniversary that we've been doing the show is coming up.
So exciting.
And
What day is that?
February 5th.
Cool.
And that's also my birthday, and that'll be the roughly, because I don't know the exact day that I picked up a pool cue, but roughly my 30-year relationship with this game,
Holy
because I've been playing
buckets.
since I was a small child.
So, yeah.
Pretty excited about that.
Dom's pretty old.
Forrest,
It's true.
his is his 21st birthday because we had to wait till he was old enough to get into the bar.
But you know, these jump cues, they're like only the past decade or so. They're still working on that. Sorry.
That's actually something we'd love to see more of, is more pool accessible to younger kids, not just in bars, right? We've talked
Yeah,
about this
that's
before.
a big thing on.
Yeah.
That's a big goal that I have, to try and create some type of pool program in the Tacoma schools with partnership with Tor and his connections through the Tacoma schools.
I'm saying more kids in bars. Need to lower that drinking age.
Raise the tobacco age and
Yeah.
lower the drinking age.
Well, it's an unfortunate exposure issue of trying to get the kids exposed to the game of pool when so often their first element and exposure to it is whenever they go out drinking and stuff.
Right.
So,
Jesse Bergman's going to be volunteering at the Federal Way.
I saw
for the
that.
Girls Club.
Yeah.
yeah, that's something Deborah's shouting from the crowd back there that Jesse Bergman's going to be doing some volunteer work with the Seattle Children's Hospital, right? It's at the hospital.
I don't have my bridge
It's the
back.
Boys and Girls Club is where
I
he's
have like
doing
every
that.
bridge there is, but it's in the car.
So the hustling thing, we could probably go on a full episode if he ever wants to come in. You know.
Yeah, I was thinking you guys want to go to the
If he
beach, come to
plays.
Lincoln City. Oh yeah, I have video of us playing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. What about the tournament you're running? Good shot.
So on
Excuse me.
Tuesday nights we have 9-ball.
Wait.
And-
Let me slow you down and remind you, we're broadcasting to a huge casted net here. I mean,
Okay,
we've got
what?
people in New York City that they don't
Tues-
know where the heck you're talking about.
Okay, Tuesday nights at the New Peking in Bonnie Lake.
At the New Peking and Bonnie Lake.
That's in Washington State.
That's in
folks.
Washington State. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
We run a 9-ball tournament, and
Paint us a picture of what this place looks like, because I've been there, but for viewers and stuff, it's a really cool venue of what we're talking
it's
here.
got 4 tables. It's in there's a Chinese restaurant on one side, a bar on the other. It's just 4 tables, and we play pool.
Yeah, my experience is that if you get there and you get to the bartender before the first round of the tournament is done playing, then you can still order food from the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
So I'm usually like fat-bellied and sleepy by the time the third round comes. And it's like my pattern to go there with a full intention of winning the tournament. And there's some good talent there, good pool players there. A lot of our local top dogs and big sharks in the area are constantly there. When Malarkey shut down, a lot of guys started showing up there regularly. Those are 8-foot tables, but they play surprisingly fast. And you can hear the dialogue amongst some of those top players is that you kind of have to shoot them like they're 9-footers.
And there we play with my own balls. So I have 4 sets of Aramith balls. We play with red dots. We don't play with the bar balls.
So what's that look like? You go in there, you take all their balls out,
Yep.
put them away off to the side,
Yeah,
put all
and
your
then,
balls in.
Yeah, I bought cases for my balls. So we, when I started playing, I decided if I'm gonna do it, I want to play with good equipment. And if I'm gonna run a tournament, I try to put out, like, for example, chalk and
The quarters for
the claws
counting.
and, yeah, actually, I don't know when the last time you've been there, but we actually installed counters on the top.
Oh, that's right. I knew
Yeah.
that. I knew that you installed the little wiffle wins is
Yeah.
what we call them around here.
So
Yeah, shout out to you, like, and a subtle little jab at all the other tournament directors out there running their tournaments and stuff. Plenty of people out there playing in tournaments and venues with poor equipment, and that's really a tip of the hat for you to go in there. Those things are not cheap.
Ooh, crap.
For anybody who is out there playing pool on the public venues, you know, and you're using the bar owners' balls and you're using the bar owners' tables and stuff. We're talking like a couple hundreds of dollars for pool balls and a couple hundreds of dollars for like nice felt.
right.
That stuff really adds up whenever it, at the end of the day, for you to throw down 4 of them and stuff, not to go airing your financial business and
Right.
stuff, but that's a lot of money. And not everybody's doing that, and they just let everybody walk away from their tournaments being frustrated that their balls are reacting poorly.
Right.
Because there's in-depth lessons that we could get into about pool on throwing and side spin and friction that we don't really have the time for. But it's a big factor, and so
Right.
big thanks to you, because I certainly enjoy playing there, and it's real nice to be able to play with that quality of equipment. Speaking of equipment, let's talk about that pool cue while we finish up this rack.
So, okay.
Go ahead and
Do you have
lift it up
over?
like this, and they'll tell you like about how high up is about right.
Yeah, that's great.
And then you can
So,
spin it from there as you talk.
My cue is made by Tim Johnson. He owns Cool Creek Custom Cues, and he is based out of Enumclaw, Washington.
Tim Johnson from Coal Creek Custom Cues.
Yeah, and
Say that 10 times fast.
he's a really, really nice guy, and he puts, I mean, it's great detail.
Yeah, let me look at this again.
Great
What's
detail.
in there?
So there's on my stick, there's over $200 worth of silver in there that's from Israel. There's turquoise inlays. It's got a cork wrap, and then Mexican Bacote wood.
It's absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna have one of the guys from the crew take a picture of some of these things in detail so we can post it in the thread for some of the people, because I'm sure that camera view is just not giving that
Yeah, I mean,
work justice.
You want to put it up real quick?
We'll just, yeah, I don't know.
Do you mind if I
Yeah,
just one time? Just
go
'cause
ahead.
It is really that cool. I'm gonna like, breaking the fourth wall.
Thank you.
Boom.
Yeah, he's a really great guy and makes great equipment.
And then lastly, tell me about you doing air hockey. Is that real? I
Not
never
air
even knew-
hockey,
or
ice hockey.
Ice hockey?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take you on an air hockey any day, but if you're talking ice hockey, like, I'm out. Is that for real?
Yeah, it's the one sport you can be short and fat. It works to your advantage. Those hip checks.
Oh, I bet you would topple me right over.
And then you just go, sorry, and they don't give you a penalty.
That's adorable. I can't believe we blasted through our time so fast, but if you look, the sand is funnel. That's it
All
for
right.
the talking part of it for us.
All right,
we get
cool.
to take a break while the crew match goes.
All right. Phew. I made it.
That's all we've got time for in the open swim. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We're going to take a short break. When we return, I, your faithful producer, Tor, am going to be up against Eric in the crew match. Eric, are you ready for this?
Absolutely.
We'll see who is the winner when we return on Sharky Waters, the Night Dive.
I could use a sandwich.
All right, we're back. I've always wanted to do that. If you guys are,
Camera buttons right here.
yeah, thanks. If you guys are fans of the show, then you should be a fan of Torbjorn's Case of the Mondays live stream show on Mondays. If you haven't caught on, that's a pretty classic intro to his. I haven't quite figured out the dials back here. It looks like the space shuttle back here, but somewhere he's got an echo.
What's the word with the coin?
Yeah, go for it. Flip on the coin, man. You know,
We can find a different.
scratches be scratches.
Yeah, just
Make it itch.
Yeah.
crown, baby.
Crown baby is what he calls, and what is it?
Crown it is.
Crown it is.
Baby.
So that's gonna be Tor at the break. He might just get one on the snap.
Odds are that it should be.
You guys bear with me while I play with the camera angles here. We've got all kinds of new doodads and stuff. I'm reporting to you live from the commentary lounge, which you can see me back here. If you see me waving
Start offering me up the best
under the
pool
teleprompter.
cue on the market.
These guys are always trying to trick me with putting weird stuff on the teleprompter. So any of my intros and outros that happens, blame those guys for that. Eric's got the rack done. It's the Magic Rack. We're not sponsored by them, but if they want to be sponsored, if they want to be sponsors, then they can reach out to us. Tor's gonna line up, get his break on.
Patent pending break right there.
Yeah, that's a good drop. The 6-ball's getting in the way, though. There's no love there. See if he bothers with moving the Magic Rack.
Is your jumper done?
Yeah, absolutely. Tor's opting to use the jump cue there. That is a jump cue made by Schmelke. Also available to be a sponsor of the show if you like. At the moment, they are not paying us to advertise, so I can freely say I do not like that pull cue. Yeah.
Well, now I don't want to use it, man.
Well,
Do you want to use mine, Tor?
the unfortunate
Yeah.
truth there is at the right hand hip of Eric. That's Eric's shaft.
Wait, did she not say that? Did she say it?
So Eric's over there chatting with Tor, and what he doesn't know is we don't know where the butt to his cue is. We're really losing control here. Cassandra's got the Predator jump cue, the alleged best cue in the market. for
FYI,
jumping.
they should be paying me for all of the advertising that I do for them because I have their break cue, which is the #1 break cue on the market, and their jump cue.
Bill.
Shout out to the accounts payable department at Predator Corporation. Somebody owes Cassandra Bryant a check. Tor's going to see what he can do here. This is not a difficult jump for me. But he's getting some heckling from the crowd. You can't see that on the screen, but lift off.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Great hit. He's going to snug up right on the 2 ball and just be really bad news for Eric because he's going to have to shoot over that 9 ball. It's going to limit how he can play the 2.
And that's what the number 1 jump cue on the market can do?
Good God, Cassandra. That was a prime plug.
Does the beer come with the seat?
The beer comes with the seat.
It's very good beer.
That's a pretty good slide shot that Eric put together there. Trying to bring the attention back to the pool game here on the show is like my constant bugaboo of hosting this
Yeah, plenty
mayhem.
You can only get it within like 60 miles of the brewery.
Cassandra startled the hell out of me, joining me in the commentary booth.
Well, I
He's
mean,
got
it
another
is
one.
technically
We're
my
gonna go
job.
Aerial on
I'm
this
just
one to
normally
see how
playing right
he's
now.
going to look. It's probably a combination shot, is what I'm guessing. Eric, you can see he's got the newsy hat on in commemoration of our new news about the resort retreat that's being developed for Sharky Waters.
Good round.
Good combination shot, and you can hear him begging the ball, as pathetic as that is, telling it to get around the corner, and it does. Got him on that one. Got him. It might have been too far. Yeah, it wasn't pathetic, Eric. It's just something my dad used to say, and he was a dick.
Eric is making sure he has the good line on this 3 ball.
That was my bad, everybody. I hit the wrong camera there for a second. Gave you guys a little bit of nothingness. Welcome to the void.
Great attempt by Eric. He makes connection with that 6 ball, and it almost goes into that bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah, all of that was super detailed, except for that wasn't Eric. That was Tor.
Tor. Yes, Tor.
So-
Thank you.
Just call me Tor from now on.
Today
Alex already taken.
is opposite day, and for the rest of this commentary, we will be switching the names of the players. So if you have not made this part of the game, you'll not know who really won. Just through the audible version of the crew match. Tor lasering in the 5 ball. A little bit of follow there. I bet he's just going to do a soft little something here, a little boop-a-doo. Boop-a-doo. Can't hear it from there, but he said he wanted a little more than he wanted there. Ooh, a lot more than he wanted there. There's luckily there's 6 holes on the table. A lot of options out there to work with.
But is it too many for him?
I'll give you guys a good look at this one. I actually,
That's what he says.
I kind of like this shot. It's me, personally. Shout out to Jeff Jerome. Got Clean Slate Pool Tables to work on his table, building the new headquarters for TSPN's network there here in Tacoma. Bank shot off of the fin. And the refinery rubber, which is exactly what I was going to segue into, was paid me off with a set of new rubber, which is going to go into that table pretty soon. So a lot of those weird, mysterious hits off the fin, which is what we call that here at Sharky Waters, the edge of the pockets. A little bit of gender-friendly terminology in our attempts to be all-inclusive with everyone. Tor sends it back and forth, what I like to call chop and pie. You know, if you can get a little angle to that, eventually it'll get to a pocket, but he didn't get any angle there. So Eric's going to have a tough full table cut. You can hear his hand got rattled in the ashtray. We are a cannabis legal state here, so we still implement the ashtrays on the corners of the pool tables. Tough cut.
Yeah, but it's empty, man. What's up?
I wonder if Tor's going to bank here, if he's going to try and cut it. If I know Tor, he's going to try and cut it.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and cut it.
And the bank.
Oh my gosh, he went for the bank.
And got it. And got it.
Oh.
And sits just weird enough. I can't wait till we get the instant replay implemented. That was cool. Well, let's give you guys this shot so that he can get a good angle at it. Just thin enough. One big bounce and traveling down table, but certainly won't have enough speed for angle.
And I get my rematch or revenge against Eric next week.
The best cue, jump cue on the market.
Well, you're not allowed to use it when you play against me.
Well, and that's Eric the Clock Doctor, the only guy that'll walk away complaining with a victory.
Well, I couldn't take home the W, but I will be able to take a break when we come back. We're going to have the Shark Attack on Sharky Waters, The Night Dive.
What? Oh, me? Start talking? Oh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cassandra in the commentary booth. Tonight, we are doing a race 2-7 9-ball. Christine and Dom are going to lag for the break. In 9-ball, you must hit the lowest ball first. Any ball afterwards must hit cushion. It must hit a cushion. Okay, the 3-foul rule is in effect, and for those who do not know what the 3-foul rule is, it's if you get your opponent to foul 2 times in a row by making bad connection or a ball not hitting the rail or any type of foul, you have to tell your opponent twice, and then let them know that they're on their second foul, and then if they do not make good contact for the third time, It is a loss of a game, not the entire game, just that rack.
If I'm not mistaken, did that not happen last week? But it went unnoticed.
Well, correct. Dom didn't tell Dan that he was on his second foul, and so we were all sitting here like trying not to say anything, but wanting to say. No, it was Dom to Dan.
No, I scratched 3 times.
Oh, okay, it was Dan. Yeah, and Dan didn't tell Dom that he was on too. Great break by Christine.
What if I had a break like that?
She made the 3-ball on the break and the 4-ball. 2 balls down. Nice connection with the 1 ball. She overcut it a little bit. Dom has hooked himself behind the 7 ball. Looks like he might be kicking at it. Ooh, he almost made that 2 ball. A little bit softer and it probably would have went.
Ooh, just rattles out. Again, those tight pockets come into play like we were just talking about. Those fins are close together. Tiny little touch shot there by Dom. Great lead for the 5.
Ooh, Dom almost scratches in the side. Getting down to the 6 ball, but he ended up with a good shape.
He pulls it back there. I was expecting him to go forward on that. Oh, and it would have worked absolutely perfectly. It had stopped about an inch shorter, I think.
Yeah.
Might have gotten hung up on the 8 there.
Yeah. Even if he would have tapped that 8 ball in, he would have been good.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Oh, he makes it. Nice shot. Nice little masse there.
Great recovery. Pulls it back perfectly there on the 8 ball to give himself almost a straight-in shot on the 9.
Yep, nice little stun there. And that is it for the first rack. Dominic puts away that 9 ball, and the score is 1-0. Dom.
Also, don't forget, folks, that if you spot the hidden mini shark somewhere on set, and you tell us where it is in the live stream, then we'll send you a free Sharky Waters sticker. Exciting stuff. Get on that. Dom doesn't even know where it is. I did have to move it, yeah.
Adds to the charm, man.
Just narrowly misses a ball on his patented corner there in the top right, but 2 come down pretty hard, and one of them pops in there in the bottom right corner. So
8 ball. The 8 ball.
8 ball, yeah. Can he see this 2 ball here? Sorry, can he see the one through the 2 ball?
No, he can't see the one. He's kicking at it. Nice connection. And he hides Christine behind this 5 ball.
Christine chooses to kick at it around that 5 and just barely misses the 1, hits the 2 first, giving Dom ball in hand.
Jordan, I'm gonna need you to be a little more specific there. There's a lot of pictures up on the wall.
Loving the vague answer from Jordan here on the post looking for the shark. Says between the pictures. So I'm not sure that's quite specific enough. Give us a little bit more detail, but you know, you're getting one when you come on the show soon anyways. And I believe I just sharked Dom there talking during his shot and almost actually made the 9-ball. But leaves Christine here a combo shot on the 2 to the 6 or in the side or safe. So she's got so many options here. We'll see what she chooses. Jordan jumps on trying to be more specific and says on the right. So go ahead, Jordan, if you're still listening, which I'm sure you are, please be more specific.
Oh, Dom unfortunately scratched
Again?
on that 2-ball in that side pocket.
I believe I sharked him again, twice in a row. And I did tell him before the show that I was feeling sharky tonight, so I don't think he's too surprised. But yeah, but I'm going to tighten up here, and we're going to see a good match between these two.
Nice shot, Christine. Way to get good shape on the 4.
Christine just barely misses the 4-ball there. If it goes a little bit further, it's going to hide on the rail. That's going to be quite work there for Dom.
Oh, Dom, I don't think he liked that shot as much as he thought that he did after that scratch on the 2-ball. Maybe that was still in his mind a little bit. Did you see Jordan's reply?
Great solid shot on the 4, drilling that thing in the corner pocket, and gets stopped by the 7, leaving her a decent angle on the 5.
And it's Christine's turn to scratch right there.
Great pull. That working on the drill, just like they were talking about earlier on the show. That was what they were working on, and he pulled that off well. Let's see if he can get that around for the 7 next.
Great around the world there by Dom. Perfect shape. Nice stroke. Oh,
Even Dom gets bit by those fin pockets there sometimes, and that just happened. It popped out, rattled out. I can't see the angle. Does she have a decent shot here?
I mean, that shot can be a little bit difficult just because you're kind of close to your work and you're sending the ball all the way down to the opposite end of the corner. It's really a personal preference. Some people like those shots. I like them.
You have to be a lot more precise when you're closer to your object ball with the cue ball, right?
Nice shot by Christine. Just follows it enough to get good shape on this 9.
That 9 is quite a tough shot. It's very, very close. That fin gets in the way there.
Yeah,
it's
doesn't
gotta be very
quite
accurate.
look like it likes to go into the side pocket, but maybe. Ooh, she tried to send it down table. Down rail. Nice try. Tough leave.
Christine mentions that she hit it quite a bit harder than she meant to on that last shot, leaving Dom the 9 ball to take the match 2-0. Jordan, to jump back here, responded. He tuned in and said, decided to be more specific. And he said, buy the guest seat. So, yes, Jordan, you're correct. But my response to that is warmer. Not quite there. Give us the first person to give us the very specific answer of where the shark was hidden was Chris Montagno, above the picture on the right with the guy in the hat and below the city picture. That is Frank Sinatra, the guy in the hat. And Chris wins a Sharky Waters sticker.
That picture, actually, of the city with the sailboats is my favorite picture in this whole place. Surprisingly enough. I know, and you're never allowed to get rid of it. All right, and a ball goes down off the break, 3 ball. Dom tries to kick in that 1 ball, sends the 1 ball down table, and hooks Christine behind the 4 ball.
She can see a little sliver of that 1 just barely, but it's not an easy shot here.
Great connection. Ooh, and almost got the reverse safe. Ooh, it looked like Dom was trying to cut that 1 to the 9 and maybe send it towards the corner pocket, and just didn't hit it quite hard enough and sent the cue ball into the side pocket, scratching. Christina's lining up the 1-9 here. Oh no, just barely misses. However, she puts the 9 ball somewhere pretty safe. Doesn't give Dom the 1-9 back.
Beautiful shot on that 1, pulling it back to the 2 ball. Good look on that.
Nice little stun there.
Leaves himself dead straight on that 4.
Yeah. That'll be nice to create an angle for this 5. There we go. He actually drew back just a little bit.
Thanks. Easy work with that 5. I think he was hoping to hit the other side of the pocket there and hit 2 rails, come around for the 6, and just slightly
overdrew it. He overdrew the ball.
Looks like he's eyeing up all these options. Yeah. 9 balls over there working. You never know what might happen with that.
Yeah. He definitely wants to kick it on the long rail here, on the left-hand side. Oh, barely misses it. Gives Christine ball in hand. Christina's lining up the 6-9. Great shot. All right, that is going to put the score 2-1 Dom.
Great shot there by Christine, bringing it back 2-1. She's not going to let Dom run away with this thing, that's for sure. She's putting up a good fight here.
Absolutely.
First one's always the hardest.
Nice break by Christine. She pockets the 8 ball on the break.
So she's left-handed. A lot of people that we've seen do that same break are right-handed on the other side, but it's the exact same break that Dom does and a lot of other people do, where you hit that side of the head ball and that one goes in the the far left pocket. Is that right?
Yeah, Eddie Mattia is left-handed as well, and he shoots from the same side.
Shoots from the right side, like same side as
Correct.
right-handed players?
Correct.
Okay, interesting. I actually am right-handed, and I like breaking from the left side a lot of times because it feels more free and easier to grip that bridge hand.
Yeah.
Nice cut on the one there. Brings it back around 2 rails for a decent angle on the 2.
Oh, Dom overcuts the 2 just a little bit. Sends a 2 down table. Leaves Christine a pretty good leave here. Nice shot by Christine. Gets a decent look at this 3 ball here when she made a connection off of that 9 ball. Great cut. She avoids the side pocket. She does bump into the backside of the 4 ball, which is a little bit unfortunate, but she'll work it out. She absolutely does the right thing there by connecting with the 5 ball and sending it down table.
Yeah, that was a gorgeous shot.
Yep. Nice shot with the bridge, bringing it back to the middle, bringing the cue ball back up to the middle of the table. Nice solid shot on the 6. Unfortunately, she didn't hold the 6 ball on that side of the table like she wanted to, and she's got to bring the 7 back up table.
Oh, she lined up that combo for the bank. Ooh.
She almost made it too.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
And left Dom not much to work with here.
Nope. Ooh. Dominic went for the bank there and then made a connection with the 9 ball. Almost sent the 9 ball into the pocket. Oh, she just overcuts that 7 ball a little bit.
Dom's hits that pretty firm to try to get it back leave on that 9 ball, and it rattles out between those fins and comes out leaving Christine. Pretty straightforward shot here on the corner pocket.
Good shot, Christine. Makes that 7 ball in that corner pocket. Gives herself a chance at this 9. Looks like she's lining up the bank, maybe. Yep, she opted to bank it. And fortunately, she put the cue ball and the object ball on opposite ends of the table. Gives her a little bit more of a chance.
Yeah, basically any shot your partner has, if there's more green on the table, as they say, between the cue ball and the object ball and the pocket, there's going to be a tougher shot.
Yeah. I like to say if there's more ocean here, you know?
Yes, because we're Sharky Waters.
Yep.
And sharks live in the water.
Ooh, great attempt by Christine. Does she still need that? Great shot by Dom.
Dom drills that thing in the corner pocket, taking his third game of the match,
Yep.
bringing it 3-1 in Dom's favor. So Christine, I believe, is the first Sharky Waters guest that has refused to be bamboozled on camera, and she insisted on using her own bridge.
It's Kamui clear. Kamui loves Kamui. It's not hustling, it's Kamui.
If it's not hustling, it's Kamui, as they say on TV sometimes. TM. Yeah, everyone listening in, we have a new feature here where we are trying to spread pool into the community, and, you know, sometimes that takes some funds, and we are doing a lot of good things here, and we love the people that are a part of it. We have now included a donate button here on our Facebook and YouTube pages. If you feel like shooting us $1 even, anything helps. You guys are amazing, and if you want to keep seeing more awesome stuff and see this show grow to be what it can be, then you can be along on that journey. Thank you very much.
Oh, that was such a great reverse bank. I don't know how that didn't go into the pocket. That was...
I thought it was in the whole
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking straight down the line, and I thought it was like a swish the whole way.
For all of you fans out there, that was a basketball reference.
Ooh. Dom comes with a nice masse, but connects with the 2-ball before the 1, giving Christine ball in hand. Yes, it was a basketball reference. I have all types of sports references if you need them. Basketball, football, golf, volleyball, you name it.
Cricket
Not baseball.
references.
Not baseball, though.
Well, that's hurtful, as Christine makes the 2 and leads herself pretty well in that 3, if you can bring it around for a good lead on the 4 as well.
Nice connection on the 3-ball. I think she overdrifts that cue ball just a little bit and got on the wrong side, but she has it is easier to get a leave on the 5-ball on this side.
Nope.
Just comes around missing that corner pocket, hitting 2 rails, and looks like hid the shot from Dom with that 7-ball. He can still see it, so he can make some contact here.
Ooh, he attempts to bank it. Nice try. Christine makes a nice connection with the 4-ball, and maybe hooks Dom on that 5-ball on the, well, behind the 5-ball for the 4. I'm not sure. Dom spins at it, makes a good hit.
Great bake attempt right there. I thought that was going in the whole way, too. She's
Oliver Banks.
so close on
Yes, Oliver Banks have been right there.
Clips off that 6 and actually, I think, helped him a bit, give a better angle on that 5 into the side. Told you it was going on the side. Just chose the wrong side. Leaving him beautiful leave on the 6.
Nice follow from the 6 up to the 7. He got a little further than he wanted, but I think this will actually leave him better for the 8. He's going to take his extension off here because it's too close to the wall. Damn those tall people. Nice shot by Dom here.
Makes easy work of that, leaving well on the 8 as well.
Nice down and up for the 9 ball. He opted to cut that ball. He left Christine tough though with this long 9 ball on the rail. She tried it once and then said that she hit it too hard. So let's see if she's able to correct.
I was gonna scratch.
She still hit it a little bit thin there. And Dom drills it in the corner pocket. Brings the score 4-1. Dom will be back up to break.
First one had a lot. It was like 5 cracks. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's my neck every day. Every day.
You do some yoga, homie. Stretch it out.
I feel like I just need to be put on like one of those cranks where they just stretch your entire body.
The like inversion things, those are is that what you're talking about?
I'm talking like old school torture. Like
Sign me up for that too. I'm not that shit for sure.
one ball slammed into the side, and then so did the cue ball, and then the 6 ball followed the cue ball into the corner pocket.
Oi!
Christine was taken off with that ball in hand before she hooked herself behind the 9. It's all right. She does know how to kick well. Oh, she just barely misses that 4 ball and sends the cue ball into the side pocket, where she was hoping to put that 5 ball off with a 4.
Second guess.
Dom misses with ball in hand, but luckily he didn't scratch, so he doesn't owe us any push-ups. Ooh,
Great
that
kick
9
shot.
ball
Man,
almost went into that side pocket off of that kick. Great hit, Christine. Nice try, Christine.
Tried to slide that wall.
And
she's safe.
yeah, she's safe behind that 5 ball. Dom's breaking out his jump cue. Dom almost makes that jump. Great attempt. Great attempt.
Yeah, it was a great shot.
Yeah.
Was that his first of the night?
His first jump?
Yes.
I think so. Tor was the only other jump tonight.
Oh, that's right, which almost was successful as well. They were both great jump shots.
Yeah, absolutely. Our team is 2 for 2 for jump shots tonight.
And Eric is some number higher than Cassandra on wins in the crew match.
I have to disagree. I've hardly seen you up there this season.
I almost caught Cassandra not paying attention, but she heard me say that into the mic, so we need to figure this out.
Anytime you want to sit down and figure it out with me, we can.
That sounded like a threat.
Because I know I'm right.
Great kick. He was thinking of putting that 4 into the 9, I think, and trying to just end this game right here.
Yeah, he hit it a little bit thin. It sent the cue ball down to the opposite corner, and he scratched, giving Christine a whack at this right now. I'm not sure if she likes having to reach over the 7 ball here. Oh, there she goes. Yep, she's gonna go for the run out here.
Yeah, that was a good shot there. Follow, I think if she had stopped a little bit shorter, she would have had a better angle. And now she's lining up this 9 ball. Maybe she was trying to go
Yeah,
further.
she was
set
trying to
that
go
up.
further down, closer towards the 8 ball, you know? Oh, probably about 6 inches further down table so that she would have lined up the 5-9 straight. Great try. And she gets the 9 ball out of that side pocket, you know? Keeping
Yeah.
Dom away from the danger ball.
Yeah, that was dangerous sitting there right in front of it.
Nice stop shot there. Nice little 2-inch drawback by Dom.
Going for the follow shot and had the leave he needed, but caught the fins again and threw that 8 ball out. Good look on that bank. Almost made it, and I thought he was going to double back and make it in the other corner, but a little bit firm and kept that angle outside. Didn't leave Christine here much on the 8 ball. Bank shot or a long cut.
Great shot by Christine. She almost makes that 9 ball and then almost gets the double kiss off of the cue ball, but ooh,
Gorgeous cut shot there. I thought he had that the whole way.
yeah.
That goes out a little bit further. It might give her a cut there. That's a tight cut, but it's there. Or bank. But
Yeah, she has a couple different options with this shot.
That wasn't really one.
Opts to go 3 rail into the side and almost makes it. Wow.
When you slip, that's what you do.
Looks like that thing is going to drift in the corner pocket, giving Dom his 5th win of the night to Christine's 1.
I make the hard cut and I miss the easy shot.
They are 4 and a quarter. But the weird part is that they're what we coined as mystery rubber. That it's got weird rubber in it. It's not normal billiard rubber inside the pocket faces, and that's going to soon be changed. And if you can tag Paul Birdie, he's the guy who did that. Comes from a oil refinery in Oak Harbor. It's too much. One day you'll have an assistant.
An assistant? If anybody needs an assistant, I feel like it's Tor.
God, man, I'm on my shit.
Come on, two.
And the 2-ball falls into the side pocket and leaves Dom a nice looking shot on this 1-ball. I'm not sure if Dom was trying to make connection with that 6. I don't think so. I feel like he was probably trying to drift back up towards the middle of the table to have a better look at this 3 in the side pocket. But he's going to adjust. Nice shot. And hits the fin of the pocket and ends up with a nice look at this 4-ball too. Nice little bottom right hand English there to bring the cue ball back to this end of the table. He kind of understrokes that 5-ball. He didn't really push through it and ended up at this 50-yard line for the 6-ball. He wanted that cue ball drift up probably another 6 to 8 inches. He undercuts that bank and gives Christine a look at the 6-ball. I thought he was going to get lucky and end up behind the 7. But that was a really good run, especially off of the break there.
We gotta make a straight. Hold on.
Nice drawback from the 6-ball to get a good look at the 7. Good leave here. Dom opts to stay on the short side of this 8-ball. Take it up table. Nice cut. Ooh, he gets awfully close to his work on this 9-ball. But he knows the shot. Great throw of the 9-ball there into the corner pocket. Great shot. Great out.
She's like, he knows this shot. And I'm like, I do?
That's why I looked towards that. I was like, I think.
Dominic throws a few balls into those pockets. The 1, the 2, the 6. He's got to look at the 3 ball. I don't know if it's very favorable considering how many balls he made off of the break. Ooh, he went for that cross bank again and made a connection with the cue ball. Just to let you guys know, I don't think I said it at the end of the last rack, but that brings the score 6-1. Dom is on the hill. Great shot, Christine. Good connection there on the 3 ball. Almost puts the 5 ball in the side pocket. Nice stop shot there on the 3 ball.
You know, I was thinking earlier during that drill that is one of the best shots to practice because it comes into play so often. That stop shot or that just minor pullback, that's just a couple inches.
Yeah. That's a real, step 1 drill for people to learn too.
Another great stop shot on the 7.
Yeah.
Leaving himself. Good leave on the 8.
Yeah, great leave on the 8. Nice shot. Looks like Dom's about, he's getting in stroke now. Oh no, I had to say something. I'm so sorry. It's commentator's curse. Oh.
I'm just glad it wasn't me that sharked him this time because I got him the first few.
It was me that sharked me.
Three sharks and you win a prize.
3 sharks don't make a shot.
I don't deserve it.
I think Christine felt bad there. And Dom sinks the last 9 ball of the night, bringing the score 7-1. And that is it for me tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna hand back off to Tor here.
Thanks for another great session of commentary there, Cassandra. And love having you here, as always, offering your wisdom for what's happening on the pool table. Well, that's the Shark Attack. Christine put up a good effort and saw a lot of good shots, and she did see a 9 ball go down while she was at the table. But unfortunately, it was mostly the Dom show tonight. But she will have an opportunity to win big, and that, of course, is the Clean Slate Pool Tables Break Pot, sponsored by our good friends at Clean Slate Pool Tables. Anyone in the Pacific Northwest area for your pool table needs, if you need to purchase one, if you need new bumpers, new felts, need a little fine tune, whatever your pool table needs may be, you'll see we've got a big old Clean Slate Pool Tables sign there on the wall with a phone number. That's 253-737-7807. You can call our main office and let us know what you need. Let Clean Slate know how they can help you. Well, as I said, it's breakpot time. Christine put her $10 inside the treasure chest, which of course is inside another treasure chest.
There's one. It's like
My favorite reaction of the night.
the little Russian dolls.
And Russian doll treasure chest style. And so the rules are as follow. It's a 9-ball rack. Eric racked them up. No magic rack. Nice and loose there. You got to make a legal shot. You can down the 9-ball with a combo or a carom, or you can run them all the way out. But if that 9-ball goes down, you're taking the big money. Play well, Christine.
Good luck. Action. Nice.
We got action. 1 down on the break. Yeah, and a look at the 2 there as well. That's awesome.
Yeah, right? Might run the other one on the 6 ball.
I was gonna say, if I could only make the ball.
She misses the 2, unfortunately. And that'll be her opportunity spent. Nice try to Christine. Well, that's the show. We're going to hand it back over to Dom for our farewells.
Yeah, everybody, thanks again for joining us, for the likes, the shares, the comments, the trolling, whatever. Any content is good content because we're just trying to promote our friends and our family and the game that we love. Tune in more for the season finale. That's going to be being engineered behind the scenes and being presented to you up front and personal. You'll be able to come out to the on-site location at Tipsy Tomato, who is our co-sponsor with Clean Slate Pool Tables. That's me. For all your local pool table services and needs, give me a shout. I'll be happy to help you out. Competitive prices and certainly years of experience. Harold Custom Cues, thanks for the cue work. Tough game there. I feel like neither of us played our best game. We've had a lot of matches together though, and it's always a treat to play you. Christine, thank you for coming in. Hustling material, look to her to get it. What else are we doing? We're gonna, she does BCA also. Well, I'm talking about the finalized, all that. Next week, we've got a good guest I'm super excited about having. He's probably, if you research deep enough in the history of Sharky Waters, the single most individual person responsible for bringing all this stuff to your pocket. He's the guy who introduced Tor and I together, a good friend of ours, Cosmo. He's gonna be the guest shooter, flying in from the Bay Area in California. The week after that, we're gonna have Brian Trudeau from Trudeau Automotive's Pink Slip Billiards. Following that, hopefully we've got some other airplane flights that are being confirmed for the guests that are coming in then. So make sure that you stay tuned every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you do your practices, do your drills. Perfect practice makes a perfect performance. Enjoy, peace.